You have your orders. Now go. And may the Emperor protect you.
I do not care for all this sneaking about.
I know, old friend. You always have preferred the direct approach.
We have the Imperial Guard. Why not send them into battle instead of treating them like glorified shepherds? If we meet the Orcs in force, they cannot possibly stand before us.
We have fought the Orc 100 times before. They thrive on war. A direct assault on them would likely improve their morale, and simply attract more of them. The casualties would be enormous.
What are the Imperial Guard for if not to die for their Emperor? At the very least, we should retain a regiment to remain at our core. We have little support this far out. We would not want to be remembered for our carelessness.
We, old friend? Or me?
We are brothers, Gabriel. You know better than to ask that question. I know what this is about. There was nothing you could have done to save Cyrene.
Do not mention that place again, Isidore. Cyrene was my homeworld. My responsibility. Scout Team 3, do you copy?
Yes, my lord.
The local Imperial waterworks has fallen into Orc hands. If we are to reclaim this area, we must first retake this position. Scouts have infiltrated ahead of you and will assist you in your reconnaissance. If things prove to be more than you can handle, reinforcements will be mobilized to assist.
Getting into position. This area is crawling with Orcs. We should infiltrate to sneak past them. Do not get too close, or we may be spotted.
Excellent. Your Scout Marine squad is now invisible to all enemies except for commanders. Keep in mind, though, if you are attacked, your invisibility will be broken, and some time will pass before you can utilize it again.
Yes, my lord. Scouts in position. Scouts advance. Gathering intelligence. On patrol. Getting into position. Yes, my lord. Scouts advance. On patrol. On patrol. Scouts advance. On patrol. Scouts here. Scouts ready.
The wretched Xenos are guarding a strategic point.
At your
Scout
command.
Team 2 is
Scouts
upgraded
here.
with sniper rifles. They will make short work of these Orcs.
Scouts in position. Yes, my lord. At your command. Scouts awaiting orders. Search commencing. Gathering intelligence. Scouts charge. Scouts in position. Scouts here. At your command. Scouts ready. At your command. Scouts here. Area secured. Scouts in position. Scouts awaiting orders. Yes, my lord. Defending objective. Scouts in position. On patrol. Search commencing. There is an Orc patrol. Wait for them to pass before we attempt to sneak by. Scouts here. Scouts ready. Scouts in position. Scouts awaiting orders. At your command. Scouts charge. Scouts in position. Scouts in position.
For the Emperor!
Scouts ready.
For the Emperor!
Scouts in position. Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts here. Yes, my lord. Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts in position. At your command. I sense danger. We will root it out. Yes, my lord. I sense danger. We will root it out. Scouts here. Scouts advance.
Under fire!
Scouts charge. Scouts here. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. We will move There's our target and mark any enemy positions. A large Orc knob who looks like he's in charge of this bunch. If we kill him, I severely weaken the Orc morale. We'll root it out.
Orcs, though!
I command in the name of the Emperor is dead. We will take it from here.
Commencing infiltration.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Orders received, brother. For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Today the enemy shall know fear.
Faith is our shield. Fear our wrath.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
At your command.
What would you have me do?
Fear our
The Emperor
wrath.
protects. The Emperor protects. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Moving out. Charge! For the Emperor!
Scouts awaiting orders.
Under fire!
Search commencing.
Today the enemy shall know fear. What would you have me do?
Charge!
Scouts ready. Scouts advance. Getting into position.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Scouts awaiting orders.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Scouts here.
Walk softly and carry
Scouts
a big
ready.
gun.
Getting into position. Scouts in position. On patrol.
What would you have me do? Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Scouts ready. Commencing infiltration. On patrol. Scouts ready.
Under fire!
At your command. Search commencing. Scouts ready.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Praise the Emperor. For the Emperor.
Scouts ready. Gathering intelligence.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. What would you have me do?
Defending objective.
Orders received. Charge! Faith is our shield. Charge!
Praise the Emperor. My aim shall not falter. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Orders received. Orders received. Under fire!
At your command. On patrol.
Today the enemy shall know fear. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Yes, my lord.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
At
peace.
your command. Scouts advance.
Yes, my lord. We stand ready,
Scouts ready.
ever vigilant. Onward to glory! Charge!
Scouts here. Scouts here.
Awaiting orders.
Scouts awaiting orders.
We stand ready. Faith is our shield. Under fire. Awaiting orders.
Scouts here.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. My aim shall not falter.
Scouts here. Scouts here. Scouts ready.
What would you have me do?
Scouts here. We will move Scouts ahead here and mark any enemy positions.
The Emperor protects. Agreed. My aim shall not falter. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Fear our
Well done. The waterworks are under our control. Now
Yes,
we must
my
start
lord.
building a
Scouts
base
here.
before we
At
hunt
your
down the
command.
rest of the Orcs. Let us capture these strategic points and
Scouts
establish
in
a base
position.
of operations.
I await your instructions.
Yes, my lord. Scouts awaiting orders.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine set to 1 your instructions.
At your command. We will move ahead
What's your order?
and mark any enemy positions. Defending objective.
For the Emperor!
Scouts ready.
Heresy grows from idleness. We stand ready. Maintain attack
Yes, my lord.
formation.
At your command. Scouts here.
I await your instructions. I await your instructions.
At your
Is your
command.
will?
Gathering intelligence.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, most beneficent one. I shall obey. Yes, Lord.
What would you have me do?
We stand ready.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
Xeno
there can
sighted.
be no peace.
Under fire! Charge! For the Emperor!
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated. I await your instructions. Build routine 721
Walk softly.
initiated.
And carry a big gun.
Ever vigilant. We stand ready.
My faith is my
At
shield.
your command.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
We are the Emperor's
My
chosen.
faith is my shield. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. My aim shall not falter. For the Emperor. My aim shall not
the
falter.
Emperor. Faith is our shield. Heresy grows from idleness.
My faith is my shield.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Faith is our shield.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Space Marines! For the Emperor! Faith is our shield.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated. I await your instructions. Build routine 721
Faith is
initiated.
our
My
shield.
faith
Under
is
fire.
my shield. What would you have me
We
do?
stand ready. At your command.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
lord.
Yes, Lord.
Heresy grows from idleness.
What would you have me do?
We are the Emperor's chosen. Marine squad deployed. Ever vigilant.
Here to serve.
At your command.
Walk softly.
At your command.
Carry a big gun.
Awaiting orders.
While the enemies of the
Yes,
Emperor
most
still draw
beneficent
breath,
one.
there can be no peace.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Under fire.
We will need more than heavy bolters to defeat these orcs. We must upgrade the stronghold to gain access to the tools we will need to destroy this plague.
Ever vigilant. Fear denies faith. Onward to glory! We are the Emperor's chosen.
The Emperor protects.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Fear denies faith.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Direct us to the enemy. Awaiting orders. What is your order?
Praise the Emperor.
At your command. We are the Emperor's chosen. Moving out.
The Emperor protects.
What is your order?
Today
Under
the
fire.
enemy shall know fear. My faith is my shield. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. While the enemies of the Emperor
We are
still
the
draw
Emperor's
breath,
chosen.
there can be no peace.
Charge!
Yes, Lord. I shall obey.
While the enemies of the
We
Emperor
stand
still
ready.
draw breath, there can be no peace.
Direct us to the enemy. What is your order? Take and
I
hold.
await your instructions.
At your command.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Direct us to the enemy. We are the
Walk
Emperor's chosen.
softly and carry a big gun.
Faith is our shield. Awaiting orders. Under fire.
My faith is my shield. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Ever vigilant. Yes, my lord. For the Emperor!
Beware the alien.
We stand ready. Awaiting orders.
I await your instructions.
Fear denies faith. We are the Emperor's chosen. Faith is our shield. At your command. We stand ready. Fear denies faith. At your command.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Under fire. Ever vigilant. Yes, my lord. Fear denies faith. For the Emperor! Marine squad deployed.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
What's your order?
What would you have me do?
Heresy grows from idleness. Yes, my lord. Awaiting orders. Faith is our shield. Heresy grows from idleness.
Yes, Lord.
At your command. Awaiting orders.
This day shall be a glorious one for the
Under
Imperium.
fire. Heresy grows from idleness. Understood.
I await your
Ever
instructions.
vigilant. Yes, my lord. Orders received, brother.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. My aim shall not falter.
Faith is our shield.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Fear denies faith.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Direct us to the enemy.
Praise the Emperor. Praise the
Under
Emperor.
fire.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. My faith is my shield.
Fear denies faith. Awaiting orders.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Squad broken!
Confirmed. Confirmed. My faith is my shield. My aim shall not falter.
Yes, Lord.
On alert, brothers. The enemy
I
must be
await
nearby.
your instructions.
What would you have me do?
I await your instructions.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Under fire!
Yes, Lord.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Marine squad deployed.
My faith is my shield. This day shall be a
Yes,
glorious
most
one
beneficent
for the
one.
Imperium.
Moving out.
What would you have me do? This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Marine squad deployed.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
Heresy
peace.
grows from idleness. Stay vigilant, brothers. Ever vigilant.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Yes, my lord. Maintain attack formation.
He who stands the all-telling eyes of the skull probes are with us. Find them on our listening
What's
posts.
your order?
The monastery is complete. Sergeants will inspire
Heresy
your
grows
Space
from
Marine squads to
idleness.
greater feats of heroism.
What's
And
your order?
rocket launchers will make short work of
Praise
Orc
the
buildings.
Emperor.
My faith is my shield.
Under fire.
My aim shall not falter. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. My aim shall not falter. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
What's your order? Moving out. Charge!
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. We must upgrade an existing listening post with the fortified position add-on. This upgrade will increase the requisition income and add better defenses to the listening post. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Marine squad deployed. At your command. Moving out.
Today the enemy shall know fear. Walk softly
Heresy
and
grows
carry a
from
big
idleness.
gun. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Cleanse, purge, kill! Under fire! We are the Emperor's chosen.
My faith is my
We stand
shield.
ready. We are the Emperor's chosen. Awaiting orders. Direct us to the enemy.
Today the enemy shall
Direct
know
us to the
fear.
enemy.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Charge!
The listening post is now earning more requisition, has better armor against enemy attacks, and has a gun emplacement to
Understood.
strike back.
Onward to glory! Charge! Orders received, brother. Orders received, brother. Cleanse, purge, kill!
Here to serve. Yes,
What
Lord.
would you have me do?
Charge! Under fire!
Walk softly.
We stand
Carry
ready.
a big gun.
Ever vigilant.
Today the enemy shall know fear. What would you have me do?
Orders received. Charge!
What would you have me do?
Weapons at ready. It is time. Heresy grows from idleness.
My faith is my
Awaiting
shield.
orders. Charge! Fear denies faith. We are the
Walk
Emperor's chosen.
softly and carry a big gun.
Under fire! Charge!
He who stands with me shall
Yes,
be my
most
brother.
beneficent one.
Faith is our shield.
Walk softly and carry
What's
a
your
big
order?
gun. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
For the Emperor, my lord, fear our wrath.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721
My faith is my
initiated.
shield.
Charge! Under fire!
Yes, Lord. Yes, most beneficent one.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Fear our wrath. Charge! What is your order? Weapons at ready. It is time.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
At your command.
Praise the Emperor.
Yes, my lord.
What would you have me do?
Fear denies faith.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
Under
there
fire,
can be
awaiting orders. Squad broken!
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. He who stands with me shall be my brother. My aim shall not falter.
At your command. Broken! Yes, my lord.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Charge! Fear denies faith.
Walk softly and carry a big
We stand ready. Awaiting orders. At your command.
The Emperor protects.
Charge! Under
On alert,
fire.
brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Maintain attack formation. Moving out. Charge!
Praise the Emperor. My faith is my shield. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Heresy grows. from
He who
violence.
stands with me shall be my brother.
Direct us to the enemy. Fear denies faith. We are the Emperor's chosen. Ever vigilant.
What would you have me do?
Yes, Lord.
Walk softly.
Fear denies
Carry a
faith.
big gun.
Yes, my lord. We are the Emperor's
What
chosen.
would you have me do?
Fear denies faith.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I await your instructions.
Under fire.
As you wish.
Walk softly.
Ever
Carry a big
vigilant.
gun.
Maintain attack formation. Charge.
I await your instructions.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I await your instructions.
My faith is my shield.
Charge. Understood. Charge.
What would you have me do?
Moving out. Onward to glory.
Praise the Emperor.
Take and
I
hold.
await your instructions.
We stand ready. Fear our wrath. Fear denies faith, ever vigilant.
Yes, Lord. I exist to serve.
Awaiting orders. Yes, my lord.
The Emperor protects.
Yes, most beneficent one. Here to serve.
Under
I
fire!
exist to serve. Yes, Lord.
For the Emperor!
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Understood. Weapons at ready. It is time. Fear our wrath. Charge! Onward to glory!
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Charge! Under fire! Ever vigilant.
What would you have me do? For terror!
At your command. Under fire! Understood. Weapons at ready.
Walk softly and carry a
Fear
big
denies
gun.
faith.
Scouts in position. I sense danger. We will root it out. Scouts here. Scouts advance. Scouts in position.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Scouts awaiting orders. Yes, my lord. Scouts here. For the Emperor!
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Maintain attack formation. Charge! Under fire!
Scouts in position.
The Emperor protects.
Charge!
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Faith is our shield.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Charge!
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Today the enemy shall know fear. Today the enemy shall know fear. Walk softly and carry a big gun. Praise the Emperor. Praise the Emperor. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Charge! Moving out. Under fire. Charge! We stand ready. Squad broken!
Scouts here. On patrol.
Direct us to the enemy.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Squad broken! Squad morale restored.
Beware the alien, the mutant.
What's your order?
heretic. My faith is my shield. What would you have me do?
What's your order? Charge!
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Squad broken!
My faith is my shield.
Scouts awaiting orders.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Marine squad deployed.
Yes, my lord. Scouts charge.
Beware the alien,
Under fire!
the heretic. Agreed. Faith and duty. I shall not fail. Beware the alien.
Squad morale restored. What's your
the
order?
heretic. What would you have me do? This day
will
shall be
is
a
undone.
glorious one for the Imperium.
Faith is our shield.
Praise the Emperor. He who stands with me shall be my brother. My will is undone! I command in the name of the Emperor.
Yes, my lord. What's your order? Ever vigilant. Squad broken! Faith is our shield. Under fire restored. Direct us to the enemy. Squad broken! We stand ready. Marine squad deployed. We stand ready. Moving out. Squad morale restored. What's your order? Squad denies faith. Yes, my lord. Orders received. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Yes, my lord.
Squad morale restored. At your command. Broken! Squad morale restored. What's your order? Squad broken! We stand ready.
Scouts here. Yes, my lord. Scouts here.
We stand ready. Onward to glory! Direct us to the enemy. Squad morale restored. Squad broken! We are the Emperor's chosen. Cleanse. Yes, my lord. Kill. For the Emperor! Yes, my lord. Morale restored. Yes, my lord. Orders received.
Scouts ready. Scouts ready. Scouts ready.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Scouts here. Scouts ready.
Squad broken! Marine squad deployed. Squad morale restored. Heresy grows from violence. Charge! Awaiting orders.
Scouts in position.
Yes, my lord. We stand ready. Restored. Squad broken! Heresy Marine squad deployed. Ever vigilant. Yes, my lord. Fear denies faith. Squad morale restored. Awaiting orders. Squad broken! Faith is our shield. Heresy grows from idleness. Squad morale restored.
Scouts awaiting
Squad
orders.
broken.
Yes, my
We
lord.
stand ready. Ever vigilant. Squad morale restored. We are the Emperor's chosen. At your command. We are the Emperor's chosen. Ever vigilant. Ever vigilant. Direct us to the enemy. At your command. Maintain attack formation. Heresy grows from idleness. What is your order? Charge! We are the Emperor's chosen. Direct us to the enemy. Charge! Direct us to the enemy. Orders received. Fear denies faith. Maintain attack formation. Awaiting orders. At your command, maintain attack formation. Faith is our shield. Awaiting orders. Faith is our shield. Yes, my lord. What is your order?
Scouts ready.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. We stand ready. At your command. Under fire. Yes, my lord. Fear denies faith. What is your order?
I must speak with the captain.
He is giving the Emperor his praise. Leave him this moment.
Yes, brother librarian. We completed our sweep of the area and can find no more orcs.
Indeed. Tell your squad to move ahead and clear the company's path.
Yes, brother librarian.
I will suffer no trespass.
The Orc invasion is far more serious than we originally imagined. The Imperial Navy, with the help of the Blood Ravens battle barge, the Litany of Fury, has regained tenuous control of the space around the planet. However, the number of Orc troops and supplies that have reached planetside far exceeds our original estimates. The Orc menace has spread throughout the low-population areas of the planet. Civilians are fleeing en masse to the cities, where they hope the higher concentration of Imperial Guard can protect them. Due to our recent actions, we were able to destroy several Orc forward encampments and kill many of their leaders. So we can expect at least a brief respite from further Orc attacks in this area. The Blood Ravens have returned to the capital city of Magna Bonum to prepare the defenses during this downtime.